You should have known how much you hurt me.
Here at the School of Music with Joy T. Barnum. Just to start off, where were you educated and did you enjoy that time in your life?
I spent most of my time at Bermuda Institute. I started there in 2nd grade. I moved here from California. I really enjoyed that time. But I spent from 2nd grade until 12th grade at Barnum Institute, and I enjoyed the friends that I made and the singing. There's lots and lots of singing that goes on at Barnum Institute. I did enjoy that. School, not so much.
That's good. How has your employment been since finishing? Did you go to college or university?
I did. I went to Oakwood College. It's now Oakwood University in Huntsville, Alabama.
So how has your employment been since leaving?
You mean musically? Or you just mean
both.
being employed?
Just being employed.
Because
both.
in Bermuda you can get a job just from having a college degree. It doesn't matter what it's in. I worked at the bank. I've been quite employed. I worked for government within the education system, and that was really good. I enjoyed my time there. I worked there for 7 years. And most recently, I guess not that recent, but I quit all full-time work to focus on music full-time, and so my part-time job is managing Rock Island Coffee Shop, and I love that.
Why did you choose to pursue music?
That's what I'm good at.
That's a good reason.
I wanted to go to school and study physical education. Like, I wanted to work out all day, every day. But then when I said it really fast, like physical education, it turned out I'd be like a PE teacher. And I didn't know how that was going to go out over well. I went to school to be a PE teacher, but it is an actual profession. And I got a music scholarship, and that's how that didn't happen. I just got a music scholarship.
There we go. What was your inspiration for becoming, for making music your career?
My inspiration, I use my life and every aspect of it because I write my own stuff. So anything that happens and I write about it and turn it into a song. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be funny, it could be sad. I just use life. I don't write about anything I don't know about.
Away from me. Away from me. Away from me.
What's the best and worst part, aspect of being an artist?
The best part and the
What's
worst
the best
part?
aspect? Start
The
with
best part is just the love of it and being fulfilled and completely happy and knowing exactly what I want to do and that I'm doing it. The worst part is that being happy and knowing what I want to do and doing it does not pay bills yet. That's the worst part, is the struggling artist part. But I also think that it helps with your creativity, because when you're like down in the dumps about not having money or wondering how that bill is going to get paid, then you write a really good song.
There we go. Works together, doesn't it?
It does.
What does a typical day consist of for you?
For me, oh god. There is no such thing as typical.
So what satisfies you and challenges you by being an
What
artist?
satisfies me is performing. And what challenges me is writing. And not that writing is a challenge, but sometimes I get like really like a block.
Yeah.
And it's not that I have something like specific that I want to write about, but it's that I won't write anything at all, and that frustrates the living daylights out of me because I want to just write. And so I'm happiest when I'm performing, and I'm frustrated when I can't write. Yeah, frustrated when I can't write.
So what's the aspect of being a musician that you enjoy the most?
What do I enjoy most about being a musician? Wow. That it's every part of me. Like, it's not just like when I'm on stage, it's not that I just blink my eyes and that's a separate. Everything is together. I live, I eat, I sleep, I breathe. Music. Everything is musical. Just the way I move my hands, everything is united. Everything is connected, and that's what I love most about it, because I feel like some people take off, like they stop their job from 9 to 5, and I am my job. And that's what I like about it. That I don't ever have to question it.
If you had to choose a mentor, who would you choose and why? Anybody. In the
Someone
whole
that I
world.
could shadow and follow.
Yes.
Okay, does it have to be one person?
Yeah. One person.
Okay.
Try.
One person who I would like to follow and shadow. And so, oh my God, Rochelle Farrell. I don't even know why I thought about that. I would like to. Have you ever looked up Rochelle Farrell?
No.
Oh my Lord. The woman's got octaves, like. So, in the piano, there's a C, there's a D. And there's like 8 notes here, and then there's another C here, and another C here. She can sing from here to here to here to here. She can sing, her face does all these things while she's singing, and she's like the most unattractive faced singer, but it's like intriguing, and you're like, and it helps her hit these notes. And I showed some of my students, because my students are I teach people who I can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
And so I usually tend to teach shy people and people who don't like performing in public. And I was showing them her video, just one random video on YouTube that had over 1 million views. And my students were like, I said, do you see how many people are watching her? And she's out in some forest. And there's just people just everywhere. It was over 1 million people and over 1 million views. And she's not like mainstream. She's not gonna be doing a sold out show in Vegas anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
But like, she's sold out in Europe, and she's phenomenal, and she has integrity.
Would you say that your higher education helped you
Oh my
in your
gosh.
musical career?
There are some tapes that I need to burn from recordings when I was in high school. And I thought I could sing then, which is how I got the music scholarship, but it's laughable. Yes, I would definitely say that higher education did more than help. I'm not going to say that I sucked, but I am going to say that if I hadn't gone on to school, I'd just see like this little boat in the middle of the ocean, and I'd just be sitting on it thinking that I was amazing, when there is so much out there that I needed to learn, and so much that I needed to adapt and hone to, turn my voice into an actual instrument. Before it was just a voice. I'm not saying that it wasn't there. Before it was just a voice. And all the things that I learned in school turned it into an instrument.
Finally, now that you're wise and have lots of you are wise and have lots of experience, what advice would you give to someone that has decided to pursue music?
Okay, I'll give you a positive and a negative. Don't let them throw you out there completely ill prepared. That's the negative. Just don't let them do it. And by them, I mean anyone who says that you're absolutely amazing, you're awesome, and then sends you out into a big giant crowd of paying people, and you've never had a day's worth of experience on a stage. Just don't do it. Say no. On the positive, what I would tell somebody to do is, all the little gigs that you get, like when somebody says sing at its birthday party, or somebody says do it, do all the little things, because I find that in Bermuda specifically, we have all this like raw talent. Like I said, there I was out on that boat, and you have all this raw talent, and we have these big venues, and instead of the person in the middle saying, this is how you walk on a stage, and this is how you carry yourself, and this is how you hit this note, and this is what you do with your diaphragm, and this is how you present yourself, and this is how you dress, and this is how you talk to people, they just take you from here and put you out in the middle of the stage, put you right there, and then you get bashed by the critics. I mean, completely annihilated, and then you're not going to do it again. Because you're like, I'm just going to go work at Belco. Not that there's anything wrong with working at Belco. Edit that. But then you end up not doing what your passion is, because someone just didn't prepare you. Just be prepared. In order to be prepared, you have to practice, and then I do believe in higher education. Absolutely. It helps.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me interview. It's been a pleasure to get to know more about you.
God.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You should